Good morning, good morning, good morning, beloveds. It's Kirstin. Oh, welcome to the morning of the dove. Here we are again. Here we are again. And this week, we are working with the silence of spirit. Sometimes forced, sometimes chosen. But either way, silence is silence. And it could be that you're not hearing, and you can't find that connection to spirit. And that doesn't mean it's not there, because it is there. Spirit is always with us. God's love is always with us. But today we're going to talk about trusting the pause. Trusting the pause. And so the morning of the dove is your sacred pause. It's your sacred pause in the flow of daily life. A space to breathe, a space to remember, and a place to return to the presence that was always there within you. And here at Sancta Luma Church of Holy Wisdom, we believe that we are never separate, and that love is continually revealed. And each morning we gather in spirit to anchor in a new world of peace, of abundance and prosperity and love for all, to anchor in the new epoch, to serve as birth mothers of this new world where all of her children are running in the knowingness of freedom and liberation. We know that as we do this holy work, a new world is birthed, one where love is always seen and known and felt, and neighbors are cared for and loved, and family is cherished. There is no greed, where there is an abundant overflow of prosperity, and communities thrive in this. This is the new epoch, babies. This is the new epoch, and this is what we are here to do. This is why we are here. So this is why it is so important to trust the pause. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the pause for me is so difficult, because if I got a message from spirit, then I'm getting on that pony and I'm going to ride it as far as I can. And then the pause comes. Then I can't hear anything. Nothing's moving. I can't seem to get inspired, because, you're supposed to have inspiration to work, right? I don't know. But this pause, when we get put on a timeout, when we get put on a timeout from ourselves, let's be clear, from ourselves, when we get put on a timeout from ourselves, it's because we need to remember to listen. And I don't know how long those pauses take. Sometimes they're a few seconds, days, months, weeks, years. That's not for us to know. What is ours to do is to trust. It is to trust. It is to trust. I was listening to something of Steve Jobs yesterday, and he was so clear that you may not understand it in the moment, and it makes no sense in the moment, but hindsight will show you the why. So what is ours to do is to trust that no matter what is happening, it is as it should be. Now, that's no small feat, okay? Let's be clear. I'm human. I don't like it, but yet I do. Because over and over and over, God is revealed to me, this magnificent presence of universal life force, this force that's the source of all of my supply, continually reveals to me that I am cared for, even when I can't see it. And I must find space and time to get quiet. One, to allow my body to calm itself and to slow my mind down so my mind is not running the body. And so I can get present to the voice that always speaks to me, which is her wisdom and God's eternal love. And I need to trust in the quiet. For if I don't have answers, I am not supposed to have answers yet, and that is okay. What is mine to do is to prepare my garden to be ready to receive. I may need to tend to the weeds. I may need to cultivate my soil. I may need to plant new seeds. I may need to move to a whole damn new house so I have better soil. I don't know what it's going to look like for you. But I do know that the eternal loving presence is so big, so real, so pure, so true, that when you surrender fully into that and allow that flow to take you, life is joyful. Life is joyful there because you don't need to know. You just need to know what's right in front of you to do. There's beauty in that. There's so much beauty in that because you don't miss your life. In a blink of an eye, it can be gone. My accident showed me that. My nephew being murdered showed me that. In a blink of an eye, tomorrow, something can change everything I think I know. The world is showing that to us over and over and over. So what is mine to do is to trust. And when I can't hear a thing, that is okay. Let that just be what it is. Don't need to figure it out. I don't need to have the answers. I just need to find the joy in the moment. Okay, beloveds. So take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And we give thanks for this coming together in this moment together. Knowing that every word spoken to here was a living prayer. And we know that the power in the present sees all of our dreams in our heart. And we know it's taken care of in the right timing, in the right way. And so until then, we rest in the peace of your loving embrace. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, beloved.